Good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you. It is BliX here, and we finally got all of the November release in HD images and info. I did not know that November was going to be this stacked. We have 3 different releases. There's not a single bad release or a release that doesn't look that hype. So I'm going to get straight into it, starting off with the beta that got leaked a while back. We've known about this for a while. SamuraiSaber UX09. The parts on this Beyblade are 270, and we get a new bit called Level, which actually has a really interesting gimmick. So here's a close-up of the bit, and the gimmick of it is that it basically has 3 different levels on the bit, and so depending on the specific angle you launch, it will spin around the stadium in a different way, which is actually really interesting. I'm not sure how well that will actually be executed IRL, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. By the way, all 3 of these products release on November 2nd, the first Saturday of November. I was like shocked that it's actually this soon. But yeah, moving on to the launcher. I was actually surprised to find this out because I had no idea, but apparently the like the translucent purple grips on the bottom of this launcher are rubber. So you will actually have like extra grip when you're holding this, which is really nice. I did not know about that. And apparently the winder in this launcher is also just a tad bit longer than the usual winders we've been getting lately. So there's not a single like downside to this launcher. Like there's no reason not to pick up this release, really. And then moving on, we finally have a Beyblade that can actually complete the X Bay Breakers. So yeah, this is CrimsonGaruda BX38. I'm just gonna skip past the box because there's nothing new about it. I'm gonna go straight to the Beyblade. If you will look closely on this gear bit, there is a BSB logo reference on the Beyblade, which can only mean that this is the X version of Vermilion. As you all know, we had Cobalt Dragoon, that was the X Dragoon, Black Shell was the X Drasil, and then Vice Tiger was the X Drigger. And people for the longest time were like, okay, well what about Vermilion, because you know we still need that 4th bit beast to complete the Blade Breakers. Well, with CrimsonGaruda, I guess this is now our X Vermilion Beyblade. So we now have the Blade Breakers completed, I guess, which is really nice. And the parts for this release are 470 trans point. So you can probably guess what trans point's gimmick is. It is basically point, except you can actually change back and forth the heights of it. So this bit definitely has a lot of potential, and for the longest time people were complaining that the bits in Beyblade X don't have any gimmicks, they're boring, even though that was during the first season of Beyblade X, and the first season of Gens is always like the most gimmickless. So yeah, now people can finally stop complaining, and now we can move on to my most hype release of November. It is the UX10 KnightMail customization set. This set just like, I have no complaints about this set. I want to pick this up so bad. This is one of the most stacked customization sets I've seen in Beyblade. Like, there's so much valuable parts here. I'm just gonna get straight into it. Starting things off with like the main pull of this set. Knight finally has a UX variant, finally. And this Beyblade also has a brand new ratchet and bit. Not only does it have a nice design, I'm a big fan of this. Its parts are 385 bound spike. So yeah, we now have like a new polished ratchet height. As far as the bit, I don't know too much about what that bit's gimmick is supposed to be, but we'll get into that later, because there is still so much to go over in this set. I mean, look, KnightMail, you get a yellow reprint of Talon Terra, which is now called Terra Swing. You get a red coated Tyranno beat, which looks amazing. I honestly That red coated Tyranno B is my favorite looking blade in this whole set. And then you get a blue coated HellsHammer. You get the 385 ratchet, a 770 ratchet, 160 bound spike, rubber XL, flat ball, rush, and then metal needle, which no one cares about. But come on, 2 new bits in this set as well. You're gonna get rubber XL like what, 5 months early before the 25th anniversary set. And it's in this really nice like dark purple and neon green colors. I think that would actually look pretty nice on SamuraiSaber. Yeah, this customization set is just so stacked, and it's, in my opinion, the most hyped thing that's releasing in all of November. So yeah, let me know what you guys' thoughts on all 3 of these releases are. Let me know which one you're going to be copying, or if you're going to be copying all 3. Let me know in the comments down below. I hope you all enjoyed. I love you all, and peace.